That's Elena. Elena in Spanish, Elena in English, and that's Zeus in Spanish, or Zeus in English. And they're both 13 years old. And this video is about them and about life, about you, about all of us. And I took them yesterday to get an ultrasound done here in Llano Grande, Rio Negro. And the person that does the ultrasound, I forgot what you call that person, said, because we saw it, that he has a mass that's inside, I think it's what you call the spleen, not the bladder, because that's vejiga in Spanish, but they call it vaso, like if it were glass. Vaso, and vaso means spleen, if memory serves me right. And since they're old, the vet got the report, but I was talking to the guy that does the ultrasound, and he said since he's so old and everything, it would be best not to operate on him because he might not make it out of the operation because of the anesthesia in his old age, and they got to remove several, if they were to do the operation, several masses that he has inside his body in different areas. And she also, we took her back in December, just this past December 2024, and same thing with her. I think it's her spleen as well. She has a tumor, a mass. He's got a tumor, and because of their age. Venga, Elena, Zeus, venga, ven para acá. And because of their age, it's best not to operate on them because they might not make it out of the operation. They might just, go, not come out of it. So it has been decided for both of them. Sorry, where are my manners? Good morning or good afternoon, good evening. Namaste, namaskar. How are you? I hope you're doing well wherever you are in life. And yeah, it was a bit of a sad situation with each one when we got the news, and just today when I got the news about Zeus. But Zeus originally belongs to a family that left him at the country house when it was my aunt's and her husband's, before it became my dad's country house on the property, way back like 12 years ago, almost 12 years ago. He's been basically with us in terms of the Toro family his whole life, but his mom and dad are the people that basically pay for his dog food and medical stuff, vet stuff when it happens, because they wanted to be part of that, even though they never took him back. I mean, they never really had him living with them, and that's life. And Elena, she's a rescue that my cousin and his wife Carol and my cousin Jonathan, they rescued her off the streets in downtown Medellin. You have seen me make videos down there before. El Hueco, the hole, that area, downtown Medellin, that's like otherworldly. If you've been following me for a long time, for more than like 2.5 years or whatever, because this channel's been on the air for 4 years, going on 5 years. This coming May 2025, around the 18th or the 19th, it'll be the 5th anniversary of this channel. Started out as just my given name, Edwin Toro. Then I called it Sweet Wanderings by Edwin Toro because a friend's child recommended that name. There's a classic Vallenato song, because I'm just passed by this thing, but I had to pause the video for a moment so we wouldn't get the copyright claim for the Vallenato song, typical Colombian music type of genre. And I remember there's a song called Los caminos de la vida no son como yo pensaba, no son como yo creía. Basically what it's saying, it's like the paths in life, or the roads in life, los caminos de la vida no son como yo pensaba. Yeah, the roads of life are not what I thought they were. It's not what I believed they were to be, what they were supposed to be, or believed they were. And then, because reality is what it is, and they're both just now since they can't have their operations because we decided not to. And I think his mom and dad are going to decide that, but my decision would be no. But I'm not the mom or the dad. I'm just one of the loving family members that has known him since he arrived at the country house here in Colombia. And I've known her since she was a pup, since my cousin and his wife rescued her, and he took her to grandma's house when I was living in grandma's, even though grandma's house is my dad's place. But my dad has had her living there since the very beginning because he didn't want his mom to be paying rent and whatever. So, but we call it grandma's. Really is, but it's grandma's place in terms of the name. And my cousin brought her over and asked if I could take care of her for the night when I had my dogs. When my dogs are gone now in terms of the ones I had, that I had gotten myself in life. Cirillo, a black mix, black Labrador with golden retriever mix, and Sparky. And Sparky was a type of terrier mix, and Titan was a yellow lab mixed with pit bull or bull terrier. And I had Neg, which was a black retriever with something else, but she was mostly black retriever. And so Elena stayed with us for the night, and we've had that connection ever since. So we don't know when our time's going to come. Even they don't know, but at least we know we are going to continue giving them quality of life. You know, a lot of love, good exercise. Like I decided to bring them out today. I think there's a car might be coming this way, and I want to grab the dogs in case it is coming this way, because doggies don't know any better, and some people are just plain idiots, even in the countryside, when they say people or dogs that are loose, just walking around, and sometimes they don't slow down. So yeah, we don't know when it's going to be our final moment, so seize the moment. If you have aspirations so that the car is coming this way, let's pause it for a second. All right, vehicles out of the way. It was that dude. Anyhow, and he loves to walk fast, so we don't know when our moment is coming. They don't know either, but we're giving them quality of life. I'm taking them for these walks because I love walking, and I don't know how long I'm going to be here. You don't know how long you're going to be here, you know. And even if they tell us, hey, we have detected a tumor in your whatever area of your body and it's inoperable, it's stage 3 or 4 or whatever, what do you want to do? Do you want to go ahead with some kind of a invasive operation, or do you want to, surgery, or do you want to just take some meds and go ahead and live out the rest of whatever time you have left in the good way you want to with your loved ones, or traveling or meditating or whatever. So this is the point of the whole video, that it's about them in general, but also giving you the message that, what is it you want to do? What is it you want to, stuff like that. Hola, ¿cómo están? Very nice folks here. These ladies, I know them. Very nice. And Zeus is just happy he's running back and forth. Zeus. So yeah, look, that's the thing, beautiful things. I'm living my life. I've traveled to the places I've wanted to travel to. My bucket list is basically non-existent these days. I think if there are 3 things left on that bucket list, or 4, that's a lot. I've done really what I wanted to do in life. I'm still here to enjoy the rest of it, meditation and all. But yeah, make sure the doggy doesn't get in the way, because they got that big vehicle coming. Let me just pause for a minute. He's over there. At least those folks were coming slow with their motorbike. That was good. It's kind of like a cargo motorbike. It's not a regular motorbike, cargo type that you see in Colombia. So yeah, and they've lived a plentiful life here at the country house on the property. They've always been free to run around. Elena and Zeus, and still are. Zeus is dropping number 2. And yeah, so I wanted to share that with you. I love these dogs. I do love them. I love her. Show me. I love her. I love him. He sleeps with us every night in the small house because there are 2 houses on the property, my dad's property, the big one he lives in, and he's got all the other dogs there, and I got 3 living with me, 3 females, and every night after he has dinner, I bring him over to the small one, and he's got his big old bed for him, and sometimes he shares it with 1 or 2 of the girls, and yeah, we're enjoying life. And do you guys have a bucket list? I'll probably make a video in the future. I'm doing this with my smartphone. My GoPro camera is still out of action. I haven't gone to take it to a tech center in Medellin at the Monterey shopping center that is all tech in general for your tech stuff. And yeah, Zeus, papi, venga para acá, yo le doy un abracito. Let me give you a hug. I'll hug you, he's a nice guy. He loves me, and so does she. She wants to get into it. Anyway, this video is longer than I intended it to be, and yeah, it's an overcast day, and just follow your dreams, chase your dreams, and don't wait to get some kind of bad news about your health to start doing the things you want to do and all that. Just don't be afraid. Go out like the old Outkast song from the 90s, the hip-hop song from 92, or was it 93? You gotta get up, get out, and get some. Let me do this country style because I'm more of a country boy than a rapper or city person. You gotta get up, get out, and get some. Don't let the days of your life pass you by. Oh yeah. And with that, see you in the next episode.